What's up, gorgeous? What's up, everybody? So, today's an exciting day. New Kind of Fit, Kind of Fat apparel just came out. Deadlift slippers. I'm digging the shorts. I'm a little hot in them. I should have gone commando. That was a mistake. Either way, this is my last week of training before Arnolds Barcelona. So, gotta get really focused. It turns out instead of a frame, it's gonna be farmers. Forgot about that, so I need to train those. Luckily, I have been training farmers, but it's gonna be really big, awkward barrel-like farmers that knock into your legs. So we gotta pull those old farmers out that we used to use back in the old Haugen garage lifting days and give those a spin. The lightest weight that they start off at is 260 pounds, so warming up should be interesting. Oh, one more thing. Use discount code MARTINEZ with an exclamation mark for Kind of Fit, Kind of Fat apparel.
That shirt matches your flower, huh?
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna be training with that flower all day?
You bet. For extra strength.
What's the purpose of that flower?
To commune with the energy of the earth and be one with nature and the power of nature.
Is it a flower power attachment?
Yeah, because it rhymes.
When was the last time we trained with these farmers?
When was the last time we trained with these farmers? Years ago, man. 4 or 5 years ago. We used to use them in old Haugen's garage. They're really awkward because first of all, they don't take standard plates, so they have specialized plates that each plate's just slightly over 5 pounds, like 5.5 pounds. So you gotta consider that. Load these weird, awkward little plates into them. And these freaking things are so big, they're gonna be knocking my legs the whole time. I wish it was a frame. Thinking about techniques for carrying these awkward farmers. I might just try with the front squeeze together and hold my hands all the way in the back of the handles, so that way the front really tips forward and also gives me space for my legs to move. Because if I hold it dead in the center, basically my legs are going to hit the farmers as I run. So trying to figure out how to create space for my legs to be able to do their leggy things while my arms do my army things. You're welcome. Feeling like this sucks.
I'm making you do this because it'll help you with your farmers and footwork.
Yeah.
Come on.
Rob Kearney said something about being athletic, and I wanted to prove to him. I want to show that guy I'm an athlete.
If you're not going to put the plates back on, you're looking at 120 kilos. So 120 kilos, and you're going to take it to
375, yeah.
So it's 165 kilos maybe.
Okay.
So that's
we've got some work ahead of us.
45.
That's only 363.
Huh?
It's only 363.
The farmer's 375.
375 divided, find out what it is. What is a kilogram?
170.
Huh? 170.
Yeah.
So 170, so 50 kilos. So you have to have 10 plates in on each side. And
10 on each one. And cups?
No, without that.
Okay, so 10 on each one. Okay.
10 on each side.
Do we have enough?
Yeah, a lot more than that.
Where did you get these farmers walks?
Where these farmers walks, we've had it for a long time. These were the old IFSA equipment from the
IFSA?
Yeah, IFSA, International Federation of Strength Athletes.
Russia.
Russia was really good.
What happened?
Vladivostok was very nice, yeah. We were there for the Kolmar Cup. Kolmar Cup. Kolmar Cup. It's the 3rd annual. This year it was 105 kilo class. And Lee Martin from the US and Training Hall competed. Later this week I'm going to Japan, to Tokyo, to the Yokota Air Force Base, where we're going to have a strongman competition that I'll be refereeing, and then I will do maybe some exhibition with some lifting with some thick bar deadlifts or thick bar dumbbells, and then do a bus pull.
I was thinking about holding them slightly back so I have more room.
Yeah, these I think you definitely want to use these notches as your.
I was going to line up my pointer finger with the notch so they get a tilt forward.
Like this, eh?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I would. These are much better when they're balanced. Like this is the best.
Okay.
The notch.
Well, let's find out.
They're heavy.
They're freaking heavy.
Even heavy, even empty.
Use the flower power.
Wow. How? Why are these even a thing?
This is the real thing. This is what we used to always do.
That's right.
Fucking bullshit wire, plate loaded. Yeah, it's the real stuff. They weren't like this. We use gas tanks. Yeah. Torpedoes. I suggest.
So really narrow.
Making sure
Really narrow.
I suggest you have baby powder. Put a lot of it in
Yeah.
between your legs, so you don't, because you should really go
You should be
narrow.
like, yeah.
So
That's why I just was like really
helps a lot.
keeping my.
You're gonna get all rubbing your legs together so much.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. If you used to doing really wide, it's really tough to carry them.
Yeah.
So every strongman contest is different.
Every strongman contest has its own implements with different dimensions, different builds. And these farmers, I hope, are going to simulate the ones in Barcelona really well. I hate them. But that's the thing about strongman. You got to be able to make even one event could come in many different varieties. So you need to be able to make adjustments and technique changes on the fly. And but we're lucky enough to have these implements here. So now I get to kind of refigure out how I'm going to be doing this run, change my technique, change the way I go about it. So that way everything runs smooth in Barcelona.
I would recommend putting baby powder on, huh?
Yeah, only crotch to make the crotch glide easier. Just got baby powder on my hands. I'm gonna go wash up.
All the way through.
It's good.
Much better.
Gotta really squeeze my legs together. Kearney's tips are really coming to use here because by doing those shorter, choppier steps, I'm also more capable of keeping everything in line rather than starting to waddle. So keeping short, choppy steps allows my feet to stay really close together.
That's 4, right? No, it's 4, right?
Yeah, 4 on each corner. Let's go, team.
Yeah, shove it in there, Phil. Oh yeah. Get it.
Talking about like how if I didn't practice with these, I would be knocking them out of my hands in no time with my kicks.
Because they train too often with from farmers and Yokes of a fairly, though you have a pretty narrow gait, but still so big that it's wide. And when you have a wide gait on these things, you hit it, and it makes it very hard to hold on.
Even what's a normal narrow yoke width, which is just hip width apart from me, which I consider narrow, doesn't work for these. These I have to squeeze my feet in all the way together. My feet are literally grazing each other as I'm walking.
Ready? All right, so we're putting baby powder on.
Yes, sir. It really helps. No joke. Maybe I should start using deadlifts. I've always refused. Maybe then I'll get over 1,000 pounds.
So we're going to time this.
Okay.
Here we go, teams.
Ready, set, go! What happened? Prepare, ready, set, go!
Let's go, teams. Go forward. Let's go, Think Skinny. You got it, bud. Come on, teams. Keep it up, teams. So strong.
Cross the line, cross the line.
Here we go, teams. Almost there. Let's go.
It's just hard.
It's very, I mean, that would be, not very many people can do that. I mean, we used 180 one time. And I think it was one person that finished. I was, I thought I was going to finish it easily, but I picked it up so casually that I tore my hands off. I couldn't get more than like half. But I think Felix got the full distance, but it was only one direction.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was only one that did.
What, 180?
180.
So it's 170?
Yeah, 180. Like in practice, I was able to do it. You know, go do a full length. So at the competition, I was too overconfident. I grabbed it and tried to run, and it just tore the crap out of my hands. And I had to set it down and pick it up a million times, and I probably got half distance maybe.
So at first I thought you were like joking how dramatic it was, the difference between farmers, but man,
They suck.
you make 375 look so difficult.
It's also because how the weights are shifted. Because you and Phil strategically shifted the weights forward. I forgot about that. So I held my hands in the middle, picked it, and then the weights pulled me forward again. So I'm gonna shift my hands a little forward. I'm gonna have a faster run this time.
Okay.
Just you watch.
So it was 13 seconds.
Yeah, I gotta get under 10. Just the front.
Front. Okay,
Yep.
just the front.
Yep.
All right.
Oh man.
Lift.
Good. Oh yeah, strong. Really strong, nice and strong.
No, you good.
That looks really good.
9.7. Good job. Are we done?
Your hand up there.
I'm wondering.
Let's do one more run. You're doing snatch, grip. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow.
On the way back, I would say I put the hip here. You know? Good. Now this ready? Lift!
There you go, teams. Keep it up.
A little bit more backwards, not that much. Yeah, that's good.
You got it, teams. Nancy, you got it, Nancy.
Very
You got
good,
it.
man. Very good. Do not give up.
Pick it up. Let's go.
Here we go, team. Come on.
Let's go.
You got this. Right now. Work.
That was awesome. You were faster down there than you were before.
Yeah, they're hard to know where to put the handles. There was too much weight forward.
Yeah.
Is that flower power?
Flower power.
What's next?
Yoke.
Yeah, they hit my fingertips on it, yeah?
All right, baby girl. Need to get a belt on you. Come on. Come back here. Come on, yoke.
Ready? Set, go! Great finish.
No fucking shit. I think he has a little PTSD. Bro, man.
No way I can do that.
Let's go, teams! You got this, man! Big buddy! Let's let you go! Here we go, teams! Almost there!
So now I'm just gonna, because my tricep has been shutting down, so is my lat. So between my tricep and lat, I'm losing a lot of power because of nerve damage. So basically every single day when I work out, I'm just gonna end with some tricep and lat accessories just to keep the activation going while my nerve recovers so I don't lose too much of my strength.
I read it.
Come on, fire. Fire. Holy shit. So that was 5 on the right arm. Five on the left arm. Romark thought of an idea called Accessory Talks. That every time we work accessories, this is just light, easy stuff. We're gonna answer some questions from you folks. And just dive deep. So if you guys have any questions, throw them in the comments, and we might just add them into the next video during the accessory segment. Ow! God, why is that? Wow. Okay. Left arm. That's frustrating. Hey, Tara. Tara, come here. Tara. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're gonna do your workout. You're gonna do your work. Get back here.